Hi, I'm Hiral Shah, elder daughter, sister, and fiance to an amazing boyfriend, HR professional turned to profit scale up coach, single handedly set up sales and support teams of multiple BFSI companies, trained over 200 entrepreneurs across the country in a special Government of India training program. I'm on a mission to help 1 million entrepreneurs under 45 achieve 10x profit using intuition, and I'm the founding partner of the 10x Profit Hub. We have been talking about intuition and we have been talking about intuitive skills as well. So, when someone uses intuitive skills, for example, when a person uses his or her intuition while taking decisions or deciding a course of action, the person knows something and understands things without conscious reasoning or without analytical reasoning. So, for example, when you are using your intuitive powers, when you are using your intuition to make certain decisions, you will be able to know things, understand things beforehand without using conscious reasoning. So, how do these intuitive skills help you? These intuitive skills give you tips on how you can develop your intuition better, how you can use it better. So, there are certain factors that best support intuitive behavior. There are certain skills that best support this intuitive behavior. So, I'm going to talk to you about today about these skills which support intuitive behavior in a best possible way. So, the first skill is willingness to take risks. You need to identify in yourself, are you a person who is a risk taker or do you avoid risks? Or are you willing to take risks in certain scenarios? Say, for example, you're a business person, you are gunning for a big contract, you have the data with you, you have the numbers in front of you, and you know that it is going to be profitable according to the data and the numbers. There is indication that there might be profitability, but you may not be completely sure because there are certain other variables, there are certain dynamics that may be beyond your control as to how the venture will turn out. That is where your intuitive skills, your intuition plays a role. Does your inner voice tell you that in spite of certain odds, it will turn out to be a profitable venture? And are you willing to take that risk? So if you have the willingness to take the risk, listening to your inner voice, you will go for that contract, needless to say. So that is one skill that can support intuitive behavior. The second is a sense of business. Say, for example, you want to create a startup, you want to establish a startup, you're starting off a business, you are approaching potential investors, you probably have everything laid out for you, the investors, the finances, the business plan, everything is in place. Do you have the keen sense of business and are you aware of the pros and cons of getting into business? And are you prepared to face the pros and cons both? Every person has a certain set of skills. So one of the persons, probably some people may be equipped with a better sense of business and some need to develop that. So having a keen business sense is also one of the intuitive skills because that is when you listen to your inner voice more often than not. Businessmen rely on their inner voices apart from the data and other facts and figures that they have in front of them. There's a huge collection, a huge bank of experiences lying in their subconscious minds through which they come up with different solutions. This is a data bank of experiences that they rely on from time to time, and that is what develops the business sense. Another factor is, do you have the ability to represent your ideas? When you rely on your intuition, you may not necessarily have a complete, comprehensive, detailed report in front of you. For example, you're going in for a presentation in your company and you do not have a full-fledged presentation. You have certain ideas and certain details about that particular project, and you're going to present it, say for example, impromptu, or you are going to present it with very less data in front of you. In such a scenario, are you able to come up with the requisite presentation ideas? Are you able to come up with innovative new ways to represent your ideas which will convince either the client or your team of the idea? Will it convince your superiors? Do you have that innate flair of presenting those ideas effectively, which you think that your intuition is telling are right and they will really be successful? Your intuition is telling you, but do you have the capability to represent them effectively in a way that others get convinced? This is one of the very important skills when it comes to intuition, ability to represent your ideas. And last but not the least, you need to practice minded behavior and expertise. So when you're relying on your intuition, you are practicing your behavior in a certain way that you understand that it might be a risk, but it is a calculated risk because you have relied on your past experience, and in the past also you have made certain decisions relying on your intuition. So you're practicing that minded behavior on a day-to-day basis, and you are relying on your expertise and experience in making such decisions, listening to your inner voice. So that is also a very important factor. So these are certain scenarios and these are certain skills which best support intuitive behavior and intuitive decisions. Do you think you have any more pointers to add or any more comments? Please do let us know. And please do join our VIP private FB group and our VIP Telegram channel. Link is given in the description. And do like the video. I'm sure that you have loved this content. Please do like the video and keep practicing and honing your intuitive skills. See you next time. Bye.